And then tomorrow morning, I got to go to court and get my court date, I guess. That'd be my guess. I don't think there's anything much going to happen tomorrow. I'm just going to be given a court date for my case, and that's it. And hopefully this month and not next month, because I don't even know if I can pay my bills this month. I'm going to try. I've cut down everything I know to cut down. Um, you know, I'm going to try to get it took care of if I can. I'm going to try, man. Crazy, 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 crazy. Well, Vaughn, why didn't the guys just let you win the lottery? I wonder that myself, and I'm thinking the reason why they didn't let me win the lottery is because then people would have said that I was the one that did it and not them. Because then they would have said, well, hey, he's a millionaire. Of course he's got money. He's got the ability to do what he done. This way, the only one that gets the glory is the gods. They're the only ones that get the victory. I don't get nothing, that's fine with me.
All right, what happened? What are we talking about?
No, I'm just talking bullshit. Anyways, just talking about what's going on. Now tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow isn't going to be anything.
Oh, tomorrow's a big day, yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't going to be anything. It's just going to be me getting a court date, more than likely. These meetings, if you will, are every Thursday of the month, every first Thursday of the month. So I imagine that since it's clockwork like that, it's basically used to just establish.
Holy shit, you have to wait a month for the next one after the one you got now. Damn.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope not.
I hope it's one and done, man. Just pump it, just dump, just pump and dump.
Yeah. Well, if I see an opportunity to call for a summary judgment, I will try. But to be honest with you, all tomorrow I think is going to be is, hey judge, I have a court pending, Von Helton versus the Frost et al. And and then try to set up an actual court date. And that's all it's going to be. It's not going to be anything else, I don't think. Now, I could be wrong. If I see any way at all to call for a summary judgment and get it over and done with, I will. But I'm just not thinking that that's what tomorrow's going to be. But it could be. It could be. I mean, the judge could have went and had a powwow with Judge Lewis and Judge Harris, and they all three got.
That would be very smart. That would be a good judge.
That would be very smart. Yeah, that would be extremely smart of Judge House to do that.
And to actually see what these people are up to. They're
right.
conniving.
Well,
they're fucking liar. They're lying, conniving pieces of shit.
Well, the thing of it is,
they should be held accountable. And the key factor is they should be held accountable for the lies that they do and the destruction of people's family and property that they're laying wait. I mean, these people are out of control in Cali County. They're acting like they're fucking mafiosos. That's what they act like.
Pretty much.
Larry Frost acts like he's some big fucking wise guy. He's not no big wise guy.
Well, he's going to be wise, all right. He's going to be
Arnold Frost. Another one that acts big.
Well, he's going to be a wise guy, all right. He's going to be wise in jail. That's what he's going to be, hopefully.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant, but you know what I mean.
You're fine. But no, I don't expect tomorrow to be much of anything other than getting an actual court date. Hopefully this month, not next month. But we'll see, because a lot of times they put that shit months in advance and stuff. And God, I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not.
I want to get this over and done with. I really do. Because I need the money. I need the money. I'm out of money. I'm out of money in a hump. It looks like self-destruction. But yeah, I need to get my shit together, and I'm going to ask the judge to, if there's any kind of a blockage or anything like that put on me, over in Corbin. There you go, Brittany. To get
Oh,
rid of
nice
my,
one for you, Brittany.
yeah, to get rid of the any blockage that might be hindering me from getting my disability SSI and VA, so I can get those things, and then we should be all right. Yeah, if I get my disability SSI and VA, I'll be all right, man. I'll be able to survive quite nicely. I'll be able to do just fine. But that's the thing. Um, we'll see how things go. I'm 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 overly optimistic. Okay, I'm
That's a good way of putting it. Overly optimistic.
overly optimistic because, in fact, let me go on ahead and set my alarm while I'm thinking of it, and then that way I've got that
Oh,
set.
definitely. You don't want to miss the big day tomorrow.
That way
What time you have to be at court? 9 o'clock, you said?
9:30, I think they said. So I'm gonna
And
leave.
you have to be there physically, right? You're not on
Got to
Skype?
be there. Well, for this you have to be there physically because this is kind of like a. It's not a town hall, but it's kind of like a town hall, and you go there, and they're going to have hundreds of people there with hundreds of cases, and then you step up to the podium and say, I've got case number whatever, pending, and then they'll give me a date, and then out the doors I go. Most likely that's all it'll be. But like I said, if I see a way that I can get summary judgment, I will ask for it. But hopefully Judge House has talked to Judge Lewis and Judge Harris and knows the situation and knows how the Frosts manipulated those two courts, and hopefully it'll result in a quick settlement for me.
Manipulate. That's a fucking nice way to put it.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Manipulate, huh?
I'm trying to be cordial
What
about
do you
this.
call? Why don't we call it what it is? A full blown fucking conspiracy theory.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
just call it for what it is.
yeah,
These
yeah.
people conspired to
To,
destroy you
to,
and your
to
family.
destroy me and my
That,
family and my
yeah, I
finances.
mean,
Yeah, and unfortunately, they had quite a bit of success doing so. So, but hopefully we can surmount the problem and put everything back right again. Like I said, these guys believe in restoration. That's their big thing is restoration, putting things back they were before they all got foobarred. So now what are they going to do about my mother and father and my wife because they're not coming back? Well, I don't know. That's a good question. But I'm sure they'll come up with an answer. But they believe in restoration. They believe in putting things back the way it needs to be, and so they said, we're going to handle your situation, not you. I mean, seriously, guys, do you think I'd have let this drug on like it has? Hell no. I'd have stopped this a long time ago. But the gods have their plan. I think what it was, honestly, I think the reason they let this drag on like they did is so that there would just be so much fucking evidence that the Frosts and these trolls on YouTube were trying to do me real
right,
harm.
there's nothing you could say. I mean,
I'm going to feel sorry for their defense attorney because, I mean, what are you going to say? I mean, the man walked into a court with two fake documents. He committed perjury numerous times in family court. Then he paid people to go lie in family court. I mean, my God, how many felonies do you have to make? Now, granted, perjury is a misdemeanor, but paying somebody to go and commit
yeah,
perjury
that is
is
just
a felony.
that is beyond
That is a felony,
the
right?
reasonable. Yeah,
Well, you're manipulating a court of law. See, that's the thing. You're manipulating a court of law. But
manipulated
it's
justice. Yeah, manipulated
but yeah,
justice.
but two courts, manipulated, and yeah. If Judge House doesn't throw the book at this clown, I will be very surprised, very very surprised, because he should. It's just ridiculous. And of course, like I said, James Arnold Frost has a history of screwing me over. I mean, I thought my mom hated my guts all this time. Come to find out, she didn't hate me at all. She actually loved me. Unfortunately, though, I didn't find out about it until just prior to her death. Doesn't that suck? You
That's
go your
something.
whole life. My whole life, I thought my mom hated me. She didn't hate me at all. James Arnold Frost was manipulating the shit out of her the whole time. But I didn't
Yeah,
know it, see? I didn't
that's a
know it.
shame.
But see, I didn't know it, though. That's the thing. I didn't know it. But yeah, he was manipulating her all along. And it's horrible, man. It's messed up. But like I said, the gods are in the restoration business. And they said, we will handle it. And I'm like, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Go handle it. And so we'll see what they come up with. But like I said, they're so over the top. Um, I mean, taking money out of this closet, taking the guns out from back there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they did such evil. I mean, I don't. It's beyond just basic. How did you frame it before? What was the word you used?
What?
What was the word you used to say what the Frost did against you? I mean, what the word you used didn't quite solidify what they did. I mean, it's beyond just manipulate. You know what I'm saying? They could. That's
Oh
why I'm
yeah,
using the word
coercion
conspiracy.
and manipulation and
Yeah, I mean, it's
and
beyond that. I mean, it was far beyond what they were
oh
doing.
yeah. Well, of course it was. I mean, Andrea is a fucking vegetable.
They
And you know
murdered
what?
her.
Yeah,
Quite literally murdered Andrea.
yeah,
Yeah.
Andrew was murdered. That's the thing. I'm going to ask the judge if I get the chance. Hmm.
You all right?
Just a hair. Just one of the hairs from my mustache, I guess. I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask the judge about that because my wife is dead. Yeah, okay, her body's still alive, but the Andrea I married does not exist. She literally does not exist, and in her place are 5 other Andreas. You know, it's sad, really. But yeah, the Andrea I married does not exist
Yeah, it
anymore.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that murder or is that manslaughter or
There's a
how would
word
you?
for it, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. One. That's the thing. I'm looking for what legal term for that. Um, you know, because is it murder? Is it manslaughter? Is it something else? I don't know. Because the wife I married does not exist. She is therefore dead. So I don't know how the judge would handle that. If I get a chance, I'm going to ask him. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do much.
I would stick to the money issue. You know what they did to you. They manipulated with you they manipulated the court with a fake document. They
Right,
attempted to kill you by keeping you locked out, starving you to
right,
death. Keep
right.
it strictly to that. I think that just hey, I want my money that I'm owed. They took my funds from the family estate. They fucked us. That's what they kill. That's what you should stick with. Keep it
Mhm.
sweet. Keep it simple. And get the money and run, like the
Right,
song says. Take the money and run, Bond.
right, right. That's probably what I will do. Yeah,
Yeah.
more than likely. All right, I got my alarm set
Because
for
once you
8 in the
start
morning.
getting into the weeds, like Andrea this and Andrea that, and my
Right,
parent,
right.
it's maybe it
Well,
might be
I'm just saying.
yeah,
We're just talking here. We're just
yeah. No,
talking
I
here.
get you. I'm just spitballing it too. I'm just
Yeah,
spitballing it too.
but yeah, man. The destruction, the absolute devastation that has occurred, is so overwhelming
It's
that there's
overwhelming. Yeah, it's
there's no
beyond
there's
what it's unreasonable that what I don't get is that Clay County is letting these people walk around like if they're showing up with fake documents to the court. Their ass should be fucking in prison. They should
well,
be in the
well,
federal penitentiary.
that's the thing that gets me. When mom turned and looked at that document and said, I never authorized that, and that is not my signature. And then I looked at the signature and I said, yeah, that's not mom's signature. The bailiff should have leapt up and grabbed a hold of James Arnold Frost and all the other Frosts and threw every damn one of them in a fucking paddy wagon. Because
Exactly.
that isn't that's not just a felony. That's grand larceny. Okay, that is a serious fucking offense. and they should have laid hands on him. Should have laid hands on him, threw his
Yeah, like
ass in the
Pee-wee's.
fucking paddy wagon, and all the other frosts right along with him. And the fact that they
Larry
did not
Frost should be like Johnny Cash with the fucking guitar. I'm in Folsom Prison, and time just keeps dragging by.
time just
I
keeps
mean,
dragging
that's
by,
what
right?
he's. You know, I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand how that guy. I don't understand how Arnold Frost is walking around.
I don't
You know,
understand how any of them's walking
don't get
around
it.
free. They all guilty. They all colluded together over
They're
at
as
Lake Ellis.
guilty as sin, like a Christian would say. They're
Well,
guilty as sin.
we'll see what the judge has to say, if anything. Like I said though, tomorrow sounds like some kind of like a
Like a
almost
looting house. It
almost
sounds like
kind of
it's some
like a
sort of shindig. Yeah.
almost kind of like a flea market type thing, you know, because you
Yeah.
go there and it's like, okay, I got this, and then they give you a date, and then you go home, and then you come back whenever the date is. So you know, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. I'm not expecting anything to happen tomorrow. Okay, so let's just be clear.
Okay.
I am not expecting anything to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is just a day to get the actual court date. Now, like I said though, if I see my way clear to ask some questions or to call for a summary judgment, I will do so. But I don't see that happening. I'm thinking that there's going to be hundreds of people there. They've all got their court cases, they've all got their docket number, and you know, they'll ferry us like a damn assembly line. Okay, docket number 5454, and then you get up there and
Right, basically, yeah.
you know, Von Helden versus that ain't the real docket number, by the way. I'm just using that. But docket 5454, yes, Your Honor, James Paul Von Helden versus the Pross et al. And then okay, well, your date is blah 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 blah, and then I write it down, and then I'm out the door. That's what I think. It's just going to be an assembly line. Okay, docket number 5456, docket number 5457, docket number 5458. You know, just and then they give you a date, and then you leave. And then they give them a date, and they leave. They give a date and leave. They give a date and leave. You know, it's going to be like an assembly line type deal.
Yeah,
I'm thinking. Then again, I may walk in there, and they ain't a living fucking soul in that courtroom but me. And in that case,
hey, you might get lucky. You walk in, the frost don't show, and you know what that means when the frost don't show.
if the
You win
frost
by
don't
default. You win by default.
I win by default. Yeah,
Because it's non-contested. It's non-contest. You know?
That's right. That's right. If they don't show up, I win by default. That's correct. That is correct.
So maybe the frost are too dumb for their own good, and they don't fucking show tomorrow.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It should be very interesting. We'll see what happens. I'm like I said, I'm overly optimistic. I am overly optimistic. But then I'm not expecting anything to happen tomorrow either. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm you know, I'm not getting any negative vibes whatsoever. So
Oh, you're on a hot streak, as the kids say.
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, when you think about it, aren't you on a hot streak? What do you
Oh
say?
yeah. Oh, very much so. Well, the gods are in control. I'm not really in control.
I mean,
They're
you won your last 4 out of 5 cases.
Yeah.
Court, you know.
Yeah, and I had to pay that schmuck $2,500. I'm going to ask the judge for my money back and have him give me $2,500.
Right, damn Skippy hippie,
Yeah, because I won the court case, not him. I won the court case. I should have got damages, penalties, and court costs.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get them.
Right, yeah, you did. Damn right, you should have.
Yeah, I should have. I won my court case, and I didn't get them. I should have got damages, penalties, and court costs, and I never got them. Yeah,
Big day tomorrow. I promise you, Vaughn, and we'll do a special show just to see what will happen in court. And I guess I'll see. Have a pleasant day and see and a better tomorrow, I guess.
All righty. Have a good one, buddy.
Take it easy, Vaughn.
Yep.
Have a good night.
See you.